Whether you haven't played Dota since TI9 or have just been on vacation for a week or two, or maybe have had a break of a couple of months, here are some tips and advice to returning to Dota after an extended break. So let's get right into it. There's going to be one part about mindset and another part about gameplay. Starting with mindset, do take your time. Like with any sport, if you are a runner and you had an extended break and you come back into it, you're not going to go in full force and run a marathon. You're just going to jog lightly and get back into the feel of things, and this will just take a bit of time. That's totally fine. A couple of games, a couple of days will probably do the trick. Also, be forgiving with yourself. You are definitely going to make some mistakes. The first games are going to feel awkward and clunky, and maybe you're not always going to know what to do. So you definitely need to be ready to forgive yourself for the couple of mistakes that will definitely happen in these first couple of games. Also, bring realistic expectations. If you rebooted Dota just to crush your opponents, then I have bad news for you. You might be laned up against an opponent who has been grinding Dota 2 for the last 6 months, every day, 3 hours, and there's no way that you will immediately outperform him. So there are pretty good chances that your performance will be average or maybe even below average. That's totally fine. Just know this ahead of time, and if you just want to crush opponents, then maybe play Plants vs. Zombies or Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not sponsored, but I would be if you know Shadow. Alright, next point. Focus on yourself. If you reboot Dota and you get into a game and your team is dragging you down, and it's like it always is, the whole team is ruining the game, then I wonder why you even played Dota again. So focus on yourself and do not blame your teammates, because this is definitely not helpful for the game nor for your frustration. Instead, frustration will grow and you will be disencouraged from playing again. So I would suggest that you do focus on yourself, and knowing that you are not new to the game but like returning, knowing that you are not the best player on the field right now, totally fine, but it is on you, and focus on that. This will make next game definitely more successful and more enjoyable, which is the fifth point. Have fun. This is the main point. I hope that if you're playing Dota, you don't just hate the game, but you actually have some enjoyment from it, and this is the main objective of your first game back into playing. So let's talk about some gameplay mechanics. First off, I suggest that you go into a CS demo just to get back into the feel of things. It will make your lane a lot easier, no matter if you are off lane, mid or safe lane. Even as a support, it can help you to just get into the feel of the hero that you want to play. This can be done in one of two ways. The first way is to just demo any hero and start the demo, and then try last hit and click around in there, where here 2 waves will meet in the middle and you can last it. But this is not the advanced option. The advanced and better option is very much hidden, but you can find it easily under Learn, and in the Welcome section under Tier 3 there's a last hitting simulator. And if you start this simulator, this last hitting scenario, you can again pick any hero that you like, and it will start the last hit trainer, and it will show you some details. For 3 minutes you can get last hits, get a streaks, see how many denies you have, and you will permanently be level 1 with only 2 verifiers. And just playing around here for a couple of minutes can help a lot in getting a feel for a hero. You can restart a round if you want, or choose a new hero and quit at any time. Again, I suggest you do this with any hero. It doesn't matter whether you are support or core. Ideally, you could do this even before playing daily. But yeah, especially for coming back to Dota, it can definitely be helpful. The second one would be to go into the hero demo and just try out your spells. For example, with Mars, you want to spear into arena, which is somewhat of a skill shot, and maybe if you want to play a hero with the skill shot, then you want to try this out a couple of times in the demo. Obviously, I would suggest that you don't pick an extremely difficult hero to start, but a hero that you have played before, that you feel comfortable with, and that is not overly complicated. For in-game, there are simple goals that you can set, and if you achieve them, you are not useless and are definitely doing something, even if you're not extremely ahead of the curve. In the lane, this could be CS. As a core, you just want to last hit, and you say, hey, if I have a good last hit score, this is one goal that I can achieve, and if I do it, it'll be better than nothing. So, kind of ignoring harass or kills, just going for CS can be very helpful, because if you want to be able to make everything work at the same time, you need to think about many details, and this can be very difficult if you just return to Dota after a while. So maybe just go for the CS, or just focus on pulling and having the lane in a good equilibrium as a support. Likewise in the mid game. For example, item progression can be a goal that you set yourself and that can lead you through the game. For example, you know, okay, next item needs to be BKB. So now I consequently and strictly try to reach this next goal. It makes the game a bit easier instead of thinking about everything, and it'll still be helpful to have the BKB in the end. As a support, this can mean to ward a specific area and think, okay, I want to have wards there, and this is going to be my goal for the next couple of minutes. So even if you're not on your A game right now, you still know a lot about the game because you have been playing before. So you still know what things are good, and you can take one of these good things and make it to your one goal. This is the one job principle. You think of yourself, okay, what is a positive impact that I can have? And you make this to your one job for the time being. Obviously, this can change. If you got your item, then you need another job. But take one at a time, and it'll make the game a little bit more... well, it's going to be easier to overlook the game and avoid being overwhelmed by everything. So these are my 3 advices for the actual gameplay, is to go into a demo beforehand and just get back into the feeling of it. And then during the game, set simple goals, have one job, and try to execute this one job, try to execute it well. If it doesn't work out, that's life. After a couple games, you will feel your muscle memory kick in and know, okay, this is something I know, this is something I'm comfortable with, and you will again know that you are in your heart a Dota 2 player. Thank you very much for watching. If it helped, I would love for you to subscribe and like the video. It helps me a lot. I appreciate it very much. I also do offer coaching at reasonable prices. You can contact me on Discord.
What a tune!